now?
Much better. It's a bit clearer now. Yes.
Okay, sir.
All right. Tell us your story and how you may want the good people listening to us right now, how you would want them to help you.
Okay. Good evening, Daddy Freeze.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm not here to fight any hospital or any doctor. And it's a terrible situation that this child has to go through. Yeah, I promised myself that I have to be strong for him, that I wouldn't want to break down.
Okay.
And I will get the best for him.
Okay.
So it all started 8 years ago when I gave birth to him. We based in the East then.
Okay.
I was pregnant for him, and during the period of pregnancy, scan didn't pick up anything until I gave birth to him.
Okay.
We now discovered that he had a congenital disorder called fallacy major. So, and we were told that his case is going to be a stage-by-stage surgery. So, a congenital disorder is a
disorder you are born with.
Situation. Yeah, is a situation whereby a child being born with his organ outside his body. So his own case, the organ was the liver on top of his stomach while the stomach closed. So when they did scan, they discovered that it was the liver. The doctor said he cannot return the liver to the right position, that it has to go through a due process by him opening him up and use skin to close first, because the liver was enlarged. The position of the liver being on top of the stomach, it makes the liver to be larger than the size of the baby. So if he returns it in the position that is going to choke him, that he can only use his skin to close it up. We proceeded. He had his first surgery after 3 days of birth. I gave birth to him on 29th of July, 2013. And he had his first surgery on 1st of August. The surgery was successful. After 7 days of the surgery, the doctor came to check the wound. There was a breakout. The plaster which he used in covering the stitches, for him to remove the plaster to check, the plaster peeled off the whole skin and everything becomes open. That was where my journey began. I began to do dressing because I have to take him home. The nurses couldn't handle him because anybody who sees his situation, the heavy stuff on top of his stomach being open, it's not that they were irritated, they felt so bad for him. So I had to be the one to do the surgery. To do the dressing. Yes, because they were not cleaning the whitish mucus that is generating in front of on the surface of the wound. So I pleaded with the doctor that he should permit me to do it. And the doctor was like, can you do it? I said, yes. I did the first, second. He said, okay, I should proceed. Instead of me spending time in the hospital, I should take him home. So after 3 months, fast forward, another skin regrow and close the liver. Then he went in for the second surgery at the stage of 3 months. There was no issue. A year and 4 months, we relocated to Lagos here and joined my husband because he was working with Nigerian breweries. Then we were under HMO. He had his last surgery at Lagoon Hospital, Apapa. That one went fine. There was no issue. So we were told that the final repair of the liver being returned to the position is going to take place at the age of 8 years. By then, the muscle, the skin and everything has grown. He will be able to carry the weight of the liver being larger than him. We proceeded last year, January, which is Marigold Hospital, Surulere. I asked every necessary question. Can his case be handled? I was told yes. I asked the chances of him surviving. I was told he will pull through. I quote the doctor. I asked, what are the risks expected after the surgery? Maybe in future or anything. I was told nothing. And the surgery is going to be 2 days, 3 days stay in the hospital. We will be discharged. I paid the money that was a kind of estimated bill for the surgery. On January 12th, the first surgery took place. It was successful. After some days, he couldn't pull. There was this severe pain that he will cry, he can't sleep, he can't lie down with his back. He will always squat and kneel lying down on the bed. He will use his elbow to support himself, crying, begging me, "Mommy, please help me call God to help me. The pain is too much." I called the attention of the doctors. They did scan to know what is going on. They discovered there was an obstruction of the bowel. They had to wheel him back to the theater. On the 22nd of that same January, he was reoperated. There was still an obstruction again. Then the prof asked me that he wants to take him to the Lutz. The doctor that did the first and second surgery, he said he wants to take him to Lutz so that other chief and consultants can look into, so they will come collectively to know what is going wrong with him, that the first one didn't go well with him, the second surgery didn't go well with him. I opted out at the beginning because I know what it's all about when it comes to management in Lutz. He told me I shouldn't worry, that he's going to take him there as his private patient. I said no problem, because I couldn't bear watching him crying in pain. All I wanted was to give him the best, because there was no option then. He took him to Lutz. They reoperated him on that same January 29, making it 3 major surgery within a space of 17 days. Along the line, everything got worse. After 24 hours of the surgery, he began to change. He began to swell up. That was the picture. He was in the ICU. Both private parts, everywhere got swollen. The coloration of the eye, urine mixed up with blood. Urine mixed up with blood. He was urinating pure blood. I called the attention of the team doctor. Immediately they came in. His system changed. I was watching my child screaming like someone that is out of his senses. He was shouting, "I can do it, I can do it, leave me." The next thing, he started biting his skin, chewing it, spitting it on every doctors and nurses around there. I became confused. I don't know what happened. I was asking what happened. This is not the child I brought to the hospital. I asked the doctor, what is wrong with him? There is no madness in my family. There is no madness in my husband's family. They began to query the blood bank section, that the blood which was transfused during the surgery was not a kind of
Was not a match.
Sterilized or something like that. It was not matched, or it was not well purified or sterilized. I don't know. The blood bank department came. They watched the way he was. He will literally put his hand in his mouth. He will bite. He will use the teeth to cut off the skin. He would chew it. One of the doctors, he spit his particles of flesh. He chew like meat. His name is Dr. Duru Stephen. He spit it on him with blood of the flesh that he has chewed. Everything splashed on us. Can you hear me, Daddy Freeze?
Go ahead.
Then
wow. This is really
Daddy Freeze, I'm sorry. So the other doctor that couldn't bear it, she's a female doctor, Dr. Yemisi Fashola. May God bless her wherever she is. She was not part of the surgery, but her efforts as a woman, though she's not married, she wheeled him on the stretcher immediately and ran to the radiologist for them to do a scan to know what is going on. When they brought him back, in fact, he's not in his right senses. They had to tie his two hands up so that he won't have access to his flesh anymore. They tied the two legs. The next thing he did was to start biting his teeth was using his teeth to cut off his flesh from the mouth. There was, in a hospital where he was lying, I sent to you, if you look at one of his teeth, is swollen. Then the blood bank did their investigation and said it's not from them, that the child is having sepsis and the liver has failed. That there are some toxins in the system that the liver is supposed to absorb, that the liver couldn't absorb those toxins. The toxins enter through the bloodstream. From the bloodstream, it enters his brain. So they were not telling me at that moment they cannot inject him to resuscitate him. If not, he's going to go from there because the liver has collapsed. Then I asked the prof, what do we do? He said his case now is an ICU care. In Lutz, there was no bed space in the ICU. He began to make contacts. Finally, we got a bed space in Lagoon Hospital, Ikoyi. I'm sorry I'm mentioning name because I want to say it the way it is. We got to Lagoon Hospital. He was admitted. We paid the money we were asked to pay. Lagoon ICU did their best to resuscitate him. They were giving him Abumi because of the liver. Then I was told that there is a collection around his system, that he needs another surgery. I asked what for. They said the bile has been tampered with. The bile has burst. Daddy Freeze, I don't know if I never knew what is. I don't know. I don't know that greenish thing, when you want to kill a chicken, you must not let it burst. It was during his case that I got to know that what is called is bile.
Very difficult.
Yeah.
Obstructed. If you have a bile duct obstruction, it is very bad. Let alone they ruptured the bile.
It was ruptured. Yes, it was ruptured.
Who ruptured?
So
at what stage? Was it at Marigold, or was it at Luth, or was it at?
It was in Lutz. It was in Lutz because the first surgery, if you check in hospital bed of Marigold. It was a red and blue color. He was okay. The color was okay. He was not swollen. Then in Lutz, that surgery that took place on 29th of January, that was where everything changed.
January this year.
Last year.
Oh,
last year, January, not this year, last year, January. So fast forward the whole story. We spent 2 months in Lagoon Hospital. In that 2 months, his bill is accumulating to 14 to 15 million naira. Up till now, we are still in debt of 5-point-something million. You can call and confirm. We spent money that is freeze. I'm talking about only in Lagoon Hospital. I am not talking about money we spent in Marigold for the first and second surgery. Anybody who knows Marigold Hospital, we know that I went in there just to get the best. It's not that maybe the money is there. It took me 1 year to save that money because they told me they can do it. It took I and my husband years to save that money. And we even pay up front before they gave us dates for the surgery.
How much did you pay?
For the first, and okay, the first deposit was 1.2 million.
Okay.
The first deposit that they said is 3 days stay in the hospital, 1.2 million. When the whole thing began to extend above the 3-day stay, I had to deposit another 700K. When we came back for the second surgery, I spent around 1.7 million again. We still didn't get any solution. The money spent in Lutz, that one I can't even count it because you will go to Jericho to go and pay for any bill or maybe hospital bed, lab, investigation. You will go to Jamaica and go and collect receipts and take his sample to another different place. That one, randomly, I can tell you we spent above 1.5 million. We still didn't get the best. In Lagoon Hospital alone, he spent 1 month in the ICU, 1 month in the ward. The bill was 14 million. They said he needs surgery. Okay, what do we do? Any doctor they called, once he had the name of the doctor who did the surgery, they were like, he's my mentor. I can't dive into it. If I went into it, maybe I needed the help, he would be the one that I should call. Nobody was coming for the help of this child. It was there I now said, okay, give me a medical report. Let me go to India. We proceeded to India. Yes. We left Lagoon Hospital. We went to India. John, get me those files. We went to 4 hospitals in India. First hospital is Nanavati Hospital in Mumbai. Second hospital, Ankle Hospital. Third hospital, Workhard Hospital. It was there that we found a doctor, one Dr. Lalit. He reviewed his case. He was so angry because there was a serious ruptured damage on him.
That's the that is a
yes.
The gallbladder is that little greenish thing that contains the bile.
Yes.
So I want to confirm to me that they had a gallbladder rupture.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Since that last year till now, as I speak to you, the bile liquid that is accumulating in his system, there is no way for it to go down for him, maybe for it to circulate nutrient all over his body and for him to pull the one he needed to pull. So the bile has to find its way to the skin and start pouring out. As I speak to you right now, I do dressing every morning, every afternoon, every night. It is gushing out like water, but is green in color. Okay, we got to India. A pediatric surgeon attended to us after reviewing his case. He said it's not a case of pediatric surgeon, but it was a pediatric surgeon that attended to him in Nigeria. He told me that he's a pediatric liver transplant doctor that should attend to him. He now had to call a doctor for us, which is the Dr. Lalit Verma. And the doctor came, reviewed his case. He said he had to take him to the hospital, which is SRCC Children's Hospital, because I pleaded with him, telling him that I'm running out of cash. I've been to Nanavati Hospital, I showed him the file. I've been to Anku Hospital, I showed him the file. And we met in Workhard Hospital. So he now promised me that I shouldn't worry, that he cannot conduct the surgery with his team in that Workhard Hospital, that is going to incur much bill. That he is taking me to a government hospital, which is a children's hospital that has a standard. They only treat children cases over there. He gave us an address, we proceeded. He gave me a doctor's number, an intervention radiologist that should be attending to him while he invites other doctors. He brings in like about 4-5 team doctors. They began their investigation and they told me that his file before the surgery, they discovered that the liver was healthy. The only difference is it was large. That what should have been done is...
They should have reduced the size.
God bless you. As if he said, he used the language that a liver transplant doctor should have gone in for a liver resection. And I asked him, what does he mean by liver resection? He said, a liver that is large, not that is contaminated, not that is not healthy, but because it was not in the right position. By right, it's supposed to be under the ribs, and there should be a pressure to hold it not to get bigger. But in his own case, it was on top of his stomach. As he is eating in the womb and be growing, the liver is having this space of growing too. So what the doctor would have done is, first of all, create a space and do a resection by reducing the liver. I asked, how can that be done? He said, yes, it will regrow. That was what he told me, it will regrow. He said, but now the bile duct has been ruptured. They cannot operate him. They cannot do anything. I asked him why. He said, because the body or the organ is under trauma. I had to plead with him that my child is in pain. If I can flew him for like 10 to 11 hours from Nigeria to India and he didn't die, I believe he's born to live. And before we proceeded to India, he has been in the hospital for like 2 months. He didn't die. I keep adamant, look at him to just go like that. He said, okay, that if he operates on him and starts turning the liver, it's going to cause damage on him, more harm on him. That he can only open and do laboratory exploratory. I don't know if there's any doctor that is here. You people will understand the English. He said that is just to open and clean up those bile, the ones that has entered where it's not supposed to enter. Then he will now look for how to connect a pipe to see if the bile will be pouring out from the pipe. And that was what he did. There was a 2 pipe, one by his left, one by his right. He called one a bile drain, and the other one he said is a controlled fistula. We began to nurse him while in the ICU. At a stage, I got exhausted with the fund I was having. I pleaded with them to discharge me so that if there is any medication, I can be bringing him, carrying him to the hospital, he complete his medication. Fast forward, we came back to India because the story is long. And I'm trying as much as possible not to break down. I just want to tell the story for people to know how this child has been through. We came back. This doctor gave me his contact that I should please, when I go to Nigeria, any doctor that is going to review him, I should share his contact with him so that they will work hand to hand to watch how he's responding. I share the contacts, Daddy Freeze, as I speak to you. I came back from India on July 7th. I shared the contact with the doctor. Up to now, he has not called this doctor because the doctor gave me the reason why he wants them to call him. The pipe on his body, he brought the pipe back to Nigeria. In case if they want to remove it, they can do the removal of the pipe together. Because he said, it's my block, it might not block. Being a child, he might not guide it properly. Lo and behold, that pipe got blocked. The bile was not draining anymore. And the bile began to accumulate inside his stomach.
Hold on. After the laparotomy, that is the opening up of the child.
Yes.
Laparotomy. They now closed him back up pipes, right?
Yes. Okay. They did a connection with
that was supposed to be draining the bile, now got blocked.
Yes, while we came back in Nigeria.
Okay.
So I called the doctor from India, telling him that since morning I am not seeing any bile flow in the drain sac. He said I should quickly take him to the doctor. When I get there, I should call the doctor so that they can review that he will be expecting their call. I reached in Lutz to go and see this prof that did the surgery. I explained everything to him. I was sent to take him for a CT scan. They did the scan and they find out where the accumulation of bile is forming, is accumulating. They said, okay, they had to do a bile drain. They had to drain it. They wrote all the list of the medical consumable that they will use for the procedure. I bought everything. I was asked to come back the following day, first thing in the morning, so that they can commence the procedure. I was on my way to the hospital. The doctor that's supposed to conduct that procedure, one Dr. Tafik, he called me that I should go take him to a private hospital, that they cannot do that procedure. Dr. Freeze, in fact, my whole world crumbled. I brought him back, began to do self-medication. Finally, that bile, because it was accumulating, it has to form through the skin and burst. That was the wound you saw with a colostomy bag by the side. It formed something like boil, trying to find its way out of the skin. It got burst while I brought him back home, because I didn't know where else to take him. I called one of the intervention radiologists, one Dr. Ahmed Ninolowo, who consulted him in Lagoon Hospital. I told him, look at what is going on. He said I should bring him to Uracare. I went to Uracare. We were not rich. Only consultation in Uracare is 70,000. Not cards. I paid just to see the doctor. He examined him and told me that that pipe is blocked. There is no point of leaving it there. That thank God that the bile has opened, as in the skin has opened and the bile is pouring out from there. At least he will be free from high temperature, because the temperature was around 39 points, 39.8, 39.9. He removed the pipe, the two pipe by his left and right. He removed everything. I began to do dressing with colostomy bag so that he doesn't get stained with the...
Now, the colostomy bag has nothing to do with the liver. That is the obstruction of the intestine. So that means he cannot poo.
No, he has no issue with pooing.
So
he poos normal. That colostomy bag, you know, I couldn't use cotton wool.
Okay.
So a kind of...
I want to... Normally, a colostomy bag is for a person that has an intestinal blockage.
Obstruction, yes.
So the fecal matter cannot pass all the way down to the rectum. So it is now in the colostomy bag.
Yes.
But you said he goes to the toilet normally. Yes. So
he goes to the toilet normally. Yes. He goes to the toilet normally. He urinates normally. That colostomy bag was introduced to him while he was in Lagoon Hospital, because they were using gauze, sterilized gauze. I even forwarded the heap of sterilized gauze they were using, a kind of to do dressing. Within 2-3 hours, it will soak. To collect bile. I don't understand how a colostomy bag can collect bile. I doubt that. I don't know what they did, but they need to let us, because there are people listening, they need to let us know what the colostomy bag is for, if there was a separate tube to drain the bile. No, not separate. That bag is just to use it placed on the surface of the tummy where the bile liquid is coming out, so that it will be entering inside the sac.
Okay.
Yes, that is the use of the colostomy bag, because
or that they did not make any mistake by obstructing his lines. You know?
No.
Okay. So
no.
For the bile.
Yes, there was no mistake on the intestine, except that bile, that there is no connection for it in the system. Everything is coming out.
I inform you that if the bile keeps collecting on the skin, that it will be prone to infection.
Yes. And exactly that was why I am coming out now, because something happens 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. He began to feel, he was vomiting. He couldn't have appetite to eat. Even when he drank water, he threw up. So I asked what is going on with him. He said he doesn't want to eat anything, that his belly is stiff. He wants to urinate, he cannot urinate. He wants to poo, he cannot poo. I rushed him to a Seraphic hospital in Agor Palace, Okota. So on reaching there, they did some tests and discovered that he's having high level. They said his white blood cells is very high. There is infection.
That's an infection.
That there is infection. Then the CMD of that hospital came to review him because he was in pain. He got to a stage. He said I shouldn't talk to him again, that nobody wants to help him relieve the pain, that he can't bear it anymore. So I begin to call on doctors that they should come and just examine him. So when the CMD came, they checked his belly and discovered that the lower abdomen is very stiff. The bladder is full. He wants to urinate, but he cannot urinate. He wants to poo, but he cannot poo. I don't know what happened. So they began to treat him infection. Then I called this same prof that did the first, second, and third surgery that my child is not fine. That this is the hospital where we are. At this moment, the hospital are confused. They don't know what to do. They said I should call the doctor that knows his history. He said he's not on call. I said, okay, is there any private hospital where I can bring him so that you will come and review? He said he's not on call. I said, okay, the hospital where I am, one of your team doctor named Dr. Felix Alakaloko, they said he do consult with them. And this doctor, the CMD of that hospital has called Felix based on his friend. Please come and review this child. He's in pain. I don't know what they discussed, but the CMD came back telling me, madam, that he has called this his friend that he knew that we do work with them in that hospital. I quote him by his words. He said, one thing I need to understand in this, their doctor union of a thing, that is like a witchcraft. That Felix said he cannot go and put hand inside food where his oga dey chop, where he never finish to the chop. Yes, that is a slap to his face. That means he's not coming. Dr. Freeze, that was where I began to think on how to speak out to help this child. Because this is more than 1 year now. He has been living with this open wound. I've been praying. He clocked 9 years. I've been praying for God to show me mercy. Maybe I am the cause of the whole problem. I should have let him be. Because the only difference is his tummy is big and the liver was under the skin. It was not at the right position. Had it been, I knew that this is what I'm going to get on that bold step I took. All I wanted was to give him the best. I never knew that my decision would mess up his life. I never knew that my decision would cause him pain, that up to today he will be wallowing on that pain. No doctor refuses to come.
If the liver was enlarged and it was exposed and it wasn't in the right place, he could have received trauma to that place. For instance, hit it, and then you'd have had some serious consequences. You took the right decision. You did what you were supposed to do. It's just that you were surrounded by a group of blockheads.
Honestly, I don't know. The day I took that decision, each day I kneel down to pray. I say, may that day never come across my life again, because I know the decision I took was for his well-being, but it has messed him up.
What is the way forward now? What is the way forward now?
The way forward now is, as he is now, it's obvious that any hospital I take him and narrate his history in Nigeria here, the only answer I will get is take him back to the person that have his history.
But that's unfair.
Nobody wants to have anything to do with him. Okay, what I did to get him treated by the infection he was having, I took him to a Catholic hospital. I didn't say anything about his history. I told them that they should just run a full blood count test They did. They did a stool culture. They still found out there is high level of infection. They began to treat him. Because in that hospital, he cried. I had to ask for them to discharge him. And the reason why I asked for them to discharge him, because when the bladder was filled up, the CMD discovered that the bladder was filled up, that they should insert a catheter. Immediately they insert a catheter, he started complaining that it's paining him. He was screaming, shouting that they should remove it. Myself, I broke down. I was like, great, because that's his name. I called him, great, please let that catheter be. Let's see how it can help you. That myself, I'm tired, but I can't give up on you. That I'm a human being. I have other 3 kids at home. While he was in the hospital, I will leave as early as 3:30 to 4 to come home, prepare the ones at home because they were alone. I will wait for school bus to come around 6:30 to come and pick them. I will proceed back to the hospital. So I was angry, begging him. What he told me that he freeze, that Mom is like, you are tired of me. I told him, no, I'm not tired of you. He said, why is it that no doctor wants to come and help me let this pain stop? I said, don't worry. God will provide someone that will raise a help to you. He said, Mommy, please, the pain is too much. Instead, give me poison, let me drink and die. He's here. That was what he told me. That the pain is entering his head, is touching his heart. Then I quickly remember what happened to him in Lutz when he was chewing his skin. I asked for them to discharge him. We proceeded to a Catholic hospital. They began to treat him, the infection. For God so kind, the whole thing subsided. He began to eat gradually. He began to take his normal daily diet and the rest, and start mingling out with his brothers. Now, watching him coming back to a kind of being strong a bit, he called me and told me that, Mommy, please, is there anything you can help me do? I don't want this kind of thing to come again. That is where I began to search for solution and said, let me contact you. All I am asking, I'm not here to fight anybody, like I said. If I call their names, I'm not calling their names to drag them out. I'm calling their names. They know what I'm saying is true. I'm not lying against any of them. In fact, while we were in the Lagoon Hospital before we left India, nobody agreed to come. So it was just like we were there accumulating bills when he needed to be attended to, but they don't know how to go about it. And at this point, I don't want to keep quiet. I need help. I need advice. I need direction and suggestion, because I have never come across this kind of ailment in my life. Since 9 years till now. In fact, I have seen what my ancestors has not seen. Yes, what my forefathers has not seen, I have seen it. And men looking at this child from birth till now, a total of 13 surgery, and he pulled through. This is the only thing that gave me courage, that when I look at people that was just died as a result of malaria, what is it called? Cancer, different, just minor thing. They have not been through the pain he has gone through, yet they left. But he's still here. Each surgery he passed through, you will see him telling me, Mommy, take me back home. I don't want to be operated again. Anytime they give me consent letter to sign for his surgery, he will cry and held my clothes. And at this point, I don't know. Finally, I contacted the Indian doctor. because I paid him for online consultation before we left India, $2,000. And he reviewed his case. He told me that the only option for this child is liver transplant. He charted it. I asked him, liver transplant? He said yes. I said, how? He said, madam, he had to be honest with me. Okay. I've not discussed this with any of the doctor in Nigeria here. My husband, may God bless him, because he has been the one fulfilling his bill from all this hospital. He was working with breweries. Later, he traveled to US for 2 years program. So all these things now is happening while he was away. In fact, it got to a point he had to take a break in his study to start hustling for money so that he will see him come out of this situation. Finally, while we were in that Seraphic hospital, my husband chatted the prof in Lutz. Since nobody wants to attend to this child, advise us on what to do. The same thing the Indian doctor told me, that the only option for this child is liver transplant. That was the same thing he said. That means they know that there is a total damage. Yes, they know there is a total damage that cannot be fixed. So my husband was like, Indian doctor, because I forwarded the chats between me and the Indian doctor to my husband. My husband forwarded the chat between him and the prof from the Lutz. He said the only option is liver transplant. I called back the Indian doctor. The cost of liver transplant, what is it like? He totaled everything. If I finish, I will forward it to you. I will screenshot the chat and forward it to you. I will give you the name. Yeah, I will give you the name of the name and the phone number of the doctor. He narrated donor, stay in the ICU, everything. He was giving me a cost estimate of $40 to $41.
$40,000 to $41,000.
$41,000, yes. I converted it to Naira, Daddy Freeze. Honestly,
it's about 30 million.
Where do I keep that kind of money?
Now, does this include that this is without traveling and feeding?
Yes, without traveling, without feeding, just his cost estimate for the surgery. Just his cost estimate for the surgery. And I equally asked him, chances, he said 90% success rate. Everything is on the charts. Daddy Freeze, I can't say here that I'm tired. I can't say it. I just want to be strong and continue this race, because when I gave birth to him, I was told that this kind of congenital disorder is a journey that I wouldn't know how it will end. I never believed that this is how it's going to be. At this point, this child has licked the bottom part of pain. He has gone through pain. When I mean pain, going through surgery back and front, under anesthesia injection, high level of antibiotic. I don't know what to say. I leave everything to God. I am soliciting for help. I am pleading for help.
Okay. We're going to, because donating money is very delicate. And I explained this to you when you and I had a conversation.
Yes.
It's not something I like getting into, because there was a little child I helped about 5 years ago, a little child called Benaya, who later on passed. And the father needed about 20 million. The Nigerians donated about 90 million. At the end of the day, it became a mess. Kemi Olun lawyer weighed in, and at a point even accused me of fraud. I had to come and clear my name. So donating money can be very, very risky. Why don't you open a GoFundMe account?
Daddy Freeze, even if I will go through that, I still need your help. That
Yes,
was why
we can help.
That was why, yes, that was why I came to you. I can't do it on my own, single-handedly. I needed someone that is more influential than me to look into the story, to review it. At least, if not for anything, all I'm interested is let him get better. That's all.
Now, if doctors at Luth made a mistake, why don't you also go the route of holding them accountable for the mistake they made?
Like today when we spoke, I was in a particular TV station to see if I can publish this, because I've been chatting you for a long time. What I was told there was I should get a legal practitioner. I told them that I don't have what it takes to do that. I don't have that capacity. Moreover, this child needs my attention. He is not strong.
You see, let me be very honest with you. To raise 30 million naira in today's Nigeria is almost impossible. Right now, as I'm talking to you, if you wanted 1 million or 2 million, it's something that we can raise. But you see, 30 million is just the treatment. You're still going to have to include another 2 to 5 million for traveling and all that.
That is free.
Listen, all of you people saying time of the essence, you can sue later. How much are you willing to donate? If you start donating now, they will donate 10,000. I know these people, madam. I know these people, they will donate 10,000. 1 or 2 people will bring 100,000. If you gather 2 million, you'll be lucky. They'll just be telling you, listen, if I see 5 people to donate 1 million, I'll give you free nation account. Donate it, I'll transfer it to her. Now, 5 people to donate 5. Let me know that you are serious. You want to donate. You will donate 5,000 to 2,000. And then we'll probably gather 800,000. It's a waste of time. All of you saying impossible. You know how long I've run Free Nation charity for? If there's anything I'll tell you, this is okay. If you know it is possible, let me see 5 donations of 1 million. Then I know that this is possible. Let's make it happen.
Daddy Freeze, I understand what you are saying.
Donate $500. We are looking for $40,000. This is not 3 million naira.
Daddy Freeze, even myself here, the only property I have left now, I am willing to sell it out to contribute. Like I said, all I'm interested is him getting better. Nothing more, nothing less.
Like I said, here's my take. I like being very honest.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like beating around the bush.
Yeah.
Right now, to raise what you need about at least 35 million naira. All these people saying they'll donate account, they'll donate account, they'll just donate more money that you will eat. And I don't want to go down that route. I don't want to go down that route. So here's the thing. Set up a GoFundMe account.
Okay.
And let us see how we can pick it up from there. More so, let us talk to people who can help with hospitals abroad that will do charity. I am more inclined towards charity than towards raising this money. I will not beat around the bush. We cannot raise it. We've never raised that kind of money before, except Benaya, and Benaya was a national cause, and there was money in circulation then. Right now, we cannot raise 35 million. If I see 5 people with 1 million, then I know there are serious people who can donate. All these people saying we can do, they will bring 5,000, they will bring 10,000, some will bring 50,000, but it will add up to nothing. 10 people bringing 100,000 is just 1 million. And you will not see 10 people today here that will bring 100,000. So let's be telling ourselves the truth. I don't work like a Pentecostal. What God cannot does not exist. This one, if people want to show that they are serious and it can be done, let me see pledges of 1 million naira 5. Then we know that, okay, that means there are more people that can bring 1 million, because we literally, it's actually easy to do. We need 10 people to bring, we need 35 people to bring 1 million. 70 people to bring 500,000.
That is, at least my take is here is post the Three Nation accounts. Like I said, let's start from somewhere. Every of the child details are forwarded it to you. Every other thing remain, I will post it.
Madam, we are not raising 3 million. We are not raising 5 million.
I understand. 35 million.
Now, the Free Nation also has our own little. Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but this is something I like. I like being very objective. We have people that their problem in this life, 200,000 will solve it. We have people that their problem in this life, 150,000 will solve. We have some 500,000. So I always like to take care of the smaller problems than one big problem. So my advice to you is, let's start with a GoFund. I will announce the Free Nation account is not a problem, but I need to see, let me see 5 people that will pledge 1 million. Then we know we are madam, we will raise money and raise 800,000 in 3 weeks. And it will be like we have been working. I have a charity that we're running, 2 people to go and learn how to be mechanics. It's at a cost of 300,000 naira each, 600,000. We've been on it for 3 weeks. We've been on it for 3 weeks. So any money that is more than 1 million, 1.5 million, 2 million, I like being honest about it. And I don't give out anybody's account number. Maybe other blogs do it. But let me tell you how wicked human beings are. They will donate to you. Then one day something will happen along the line. They'll come and tell you that they want their money back. It has happened before. I have seen it happen before. With the Free Nation account, nobody can say they want their money back because they registered NGO. You gave willingly. Nobody can put you under compulsion. But with Benaya,
I know. Yes.
For their money back. With that lady, there was a lady that had, I think, cancer and raised about 70 million. The moment that lady passed on, people wanted their money back. So all these people shouted, I want to donate, I want to donate, I want to donate. I've been through this many times before. I don't get excited. So the first prerequisite I want is, I want 5 people here to contact me and say they want to give 1 million naira each. Anything else is a waste of time. We will not raise this money. Or 10 people with 500,000 naira each. If I don't see that, then I know, okay, we have a bulk 5 million. Madam, I will not lie to you. If we raise 2 million for you, it's nothing. In a liver transplant, 2 million is nothing. The minimum we can give you is 5 million naira. So, because the total you're looking for is 35 million. All those of you saying she should pin her account there, I never, if we do it only through our charity, or she has a GoFundMe account that we can monitor. I will never pin, and I told you that before, because I don't want the legal implications. It's not about you, ma. It's about people that we.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Back. I've seen it before. Now, people, oh, it's a desperate situation. Yes, we want to help. You are not helping. If you raise 800,000, you are not helping. So let me see that help you want to help. Let me see your pledges, and let me see how much help you can help. Let's start by pledging. So here it is. I'm going to work with you. We're going to start a GoFundMe account. While we're looking for the GoFundMe account, I want us to talk to people who have access to medical charities abroad.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
So let's start with that. Go and see how you can put up a GoFundMe account. I will bring you up again. I will talk about the GoFundMe account. How do I put it? Do they not do liver transplants in Nigeria?
I've asked, they said it's not done in Nigeria. I've asked about it. I've made inquiry both in Abuja. They said it's not done in Nigeria there.
What will because you see, also, we need to be realistic. The doctors that are responsible for this, what are they saying?
Daddy Freeze, like, as I narrated my story, I mentioned names. The only person whom I did not mention the name is the professor that did the surgery. And I will mention his name now. I will mention his name now. And I am not calling him for trouble, but I am calling him, if he come across this, he should confirm it. His name is Professor Adesoji Ademuyiwa. Professor Adesoji Ademuyiwa. He's the one that did the first surgery. He's the one that did the second surgery. He's the one that took him to Lutz, where everything went wrong.
Okay. So first step now, if you're watching this video, if you're watching on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, or Facebook, please help us with charity hospitals. Let us start with a hospital that is willing to do such a surgery for free. Now, another question I want to ask you is, do you have someone that is willing to give your son a liver? That also goes a part of his liver. You don't need a whole liver. You just need part of somebody's liver. Now, are you a match? Is your husband a match? Are your other children matches?
Dr. Freeze, we will go into that. Is either we confirm if I am matched to him, or my other 3 kids are matched to him.
Sorry, that will
yes,
into how
exactly. I was literally coming to that stage before you bring it on. I have thought of it. I was like, at least to help him reduce the cost and facilitate any movement that we want to do. Myself, I will be willing to test if I am matched to him. I will also check my other kids. If they are matched to him, they can donate, fine and good. I have a family member who also donated part of his kidney. The donor is still alive, but the person that they donated gave up. I didn't see anything wrong in that, because one thing I ask myself, I don't know why God allowed him to be, because I won't tell you lie, I have to say my truth here. It got to a point, I got fed up of everything. I told myself, God, at this point, I have made my mind up to accept anything that wants to come out. Because almost everything that we have achieved in life, we sold it out. The one we went from Marigold Lagoon to India, we spent close to 50 million naira. As it is now, we are living here is by the grace of God. And after going through these expenses and nothing is left, why I'm spending the money, I am not seeing the results. Okay, if the pikin won't buy, yeah, he's still not buy, he's still there here. That shows that he's not ready to die.
Hey, madam,
He's destined to leave.
Hold on, madam. I'm going to do something that, to be honest, I really don't like doing, especially with a case like this. I'm going to give out the Free Nation account. All I need you to do is donate and write boy liver or liver boy. Then we know that that's strictly for the woman. 101-642-6338 Zenith Bank. 101-642-6338. Let me see the serious people that want to contribute. God bless you. Brother Shukor has pinned the account. So that's the account 101-642-6338 Zenith Bank. Whatever we raise, I'm going to send to her. But I know that this is a wild goose chase. I know that we will not raise it. I can put money down on it because I know the way these people bring money. One or two people will bring that 100K. Maybe one or two bring 300K. Then the rest 5K, 2K. You see, there are some instances when we have a population, like if Redeem says anything you bring is okay. Redeem has millions in there. So if everybody brings 1,000, it's 1 million or 100 million. You understand what I'm saying? But we don't have that volume. So we need people who are very serious. I want to see that 1 million. Once you send 1 million, we are still going to open the GoFundMe account, but I want to send her something because it's really a sad situation. So if you know you are willing to make a contribution, please send your contributions to Free the Sheeple Ministry, 101-642-6338. I beg you, put 2 words. Someone said, let's be positive. I am positive about the boy getting healing. I am not positive about you donating the money because I know 100%, I know how you will donate. You make it, listen, I'm sorry, but I'm also upset, so I'm going to say this here. People will come and talk a lot of, oh, I'm going to send 1,000 pounds. Is a lie. They will send maximum, one person will send is 100,000. I'm challenging you people. Oh yeah? You people want to donate? Let me see your donations. Whatever it is that we are sending her is money to take care of the child and prepare herself. That money, that's 35 million. I want to see it. I want to see the pledges. That's the account number now. Let me see it. Let me see 5 million now. Then I know we can do this. If I don't see 5 million now, I know you are not serious. All of you shouting, yes, yes, yes. We want to do it. We can do it. We can do it. Let me see you do it. Enough of the talk. Let's start doing. You can label it boy liver, liver transplant. Just make sure there is liver there. Liver transplant. Very good. Liver transplant. So that when the money is coming, we know that this is going specifically to the boy. So all of you say you wanted an account. Now you are saying GoFundMe. Madam, these people are not serious. Let's look for charity hospital. How anybody abroad? Someone said GoFundMe is better. okay, are you the one that is going to open the GoFundMe? She'll have to open the GoFundMe and come on a later date so we can get that done. In the meantime, where are all the people that were shouting, bring account, bring account? Where are all the people that are shouting? You see, when we talk out of experience, I've done this thing before. I've done this thing before. Someone said, appeal to our governors. The same governors that you people say are thieves, that have used all their money to do election. All of you, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? All the pledges. I'm going to be on for another 10 minutes. Let's make something happen. Before the GoFundMe, let's donate something to the lady. I'm waiting. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Where are all the pledges? Someone says, Daddy Freeze, this is not the manner you used to ask people to donate. Maybe they were all saying here, you see, okay, somebody has donated. Let me see. How much did you donate, please? How much did you donate? Let me see. Someone said people can only donate. You cannot donate what you can afford when we are looking for 35 million. Someone donated 25,000 naira. Madam, wait till I tell you. How many 25,000 you want to collect will go be 5 million? So let's start exploring other means. Let's, first of all, the doctor responsible must be held responsible. That doctor who made this mistake must be held responsible. If you, unless he didn't make a mistake, if you truly believe that there was a mistake, because you cannot carry this load alone. Donation will come in a bit. This will come in a little bit. Charity hospital will come in a little bit. Also start searching for a donor. I've been running a charity for about 7 years now, 5 to 7 years. Little drops of water make an ocean when we are dealing with 1 million or 2 million naira, not when we are dealing with 35 million. Let's be honest. Even if we come with a GoFundMe account, you can't go there and in 3 months you donate $1,000. It will not do anything. We need people to actually come out and donate. The name on the Zenith account is Free the Sheeple Ministry. Someone says she can have whatever you were donating for daily expenses. No problem. No problem. You see, my problem with Nigerians is we don't know the difference between the truth and discouraging. If you are looking for 35 million, today alone, I need to be able to get 1 to 5 people that will donate 1 million. So, madam, I want you to understand where I am coming from.
I understand you, sir.
We need to be, so I don't want you to put your hope on the donations. I want you to have a multifaceted look at this issue. First of all, if truly there was a doctor who had a problem, he has to come out.
That is why I took that bold step, because since last year till now,
that doctor has to come out. Number 2,
he has to come out.
You have to start looking for a donor within the family that will reduce the bill.
Yes.
Thirdly, you have to get charitable hospitals abroad that are, so then but if you want to do this all by yourself, because trust me, you raise $41,000, you will go abroad and then you will see that there are still more bills to be paid. You will spend another $2,000 to $10,000 on miscellaneous. We need blood, we need this, we need food, we need that, we need this antibiotics. You understand what I'm telling you? They always round it.
The freeze. I have been through it. I went to India and I can attest to what you are saying. I can't do that alone. That's why I came to you. Even this GoFundMe you are talking about, I will still insist you help me create it and put it out there. I can't do it alone. To be honest, I'm not thinking right, because this whole thing, I don't know how I'm feeling right now. It has put me in a lot of pressure, a lot of trauma, seeing wound, dressing it every day. Honestly, I can't do it. That is the major reason. I'm only here to speak out, to solicit for help. My interest here is anyone who can come to my aid for the sake of this child. He's just 9 years old. I beg of that person, whosoever it is, who has a solution, like the charity organization abroad you are talking about, anybody who have their link, that is the reason why I'm here. I need help. Okay. I need help. I was thinking that this is something that maybe 1 month, everything will settle. From 1 month to 1 year.
So far, madam, we have raised from Oluwaseyi Ayeni 100,000, Emmanuel 15,000, Lawrence 25,000, and John Chigozie 10,000. So that is a total of 150,000 naira. So far, where are all the people? You see, madam, I don't want to raise your hopes with the money. And I don't want us to have a money-only solution, because that's what Nigerians do. They just bring money, bring money, bring money. No. If we are wise about this, instead of spending 40,000, you will end up spending maybe $18,000, maybe even less. If you get a charity, if you get one of these non-profit organizations, if you get a donor. So instead of us just money, bring money. At the end of the day, I've been doing this for a while, and I know that people will talk in the comment section. They will type all sorts of amazing things. When it's time to bring the money, then you start hearing stories. So, okay, I'm watching, I'm refreshing. I'm going to keep her on for another 15 minutes. Just so that your account would come in. Now, madam, are you saving up for daily expenses, or are you saving up for this surgery right now?
I'm not saving up for daily expenses. I can manage. All I'm interested is for his surgery.
Okay.
Yes, I don't need any daily expenses.
We've raised 190,000 naira. Now, if you are in Germany, someone says, Daddy Freeze, have you donated? all by his stars you have been receiving from us all. Now I'm going to block you. And before I block you, to come live on my platform costs 1 million naira. Bringing her to my platform, because I had someone who I paid for today, I had to rush to bring her here. Just by bringing her to my platform alone, I have raised 190K that she did not have this morning. So when people like you come to talk out of the abundance of your ignorance, I would like to correct you. My time is, I've donated my platform, and we have so far raised 190,000 naira. God's power in your man. In your man, your sense. Okay, rapture you come out. Say buy Mr. You don't ever buy Star before. Let's see it. So, madam, do you understand? Because I'm trying to explain this to you.
I'm sorry for everything.
No,
sorry for the.
It's okay. We need to help you, but my problem is, how do we help? How do we help? So I'm just refreshing. I wish we could raise 5 million today, but we can't. We will not raise 500,000. That's the sad thing. So how do we raise 35 million when we cannot do 500,000 at once, 1 million at once? You understand? Are we going to come every single day and gather 300,000 for 30 days before we can raise something substantial? So I have to close in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Somebody sent 5,000, so we have 195,000. Someone says, I'm from Canada and I only want to donate through GoFundMe. Most people living abroad will donate through GoFundMe for tax purposes. So please create GoFundMe account. DF, I can raise $1,000. Raise it now. Let's see. So, madam, do you now understand what I was saying? It looked like I was angry. But do you now understand? That's you see, we need to start having intelligent approaches to this issue. We will do the GoFundMe, but don't expect a miracle in the GoFundMe account either. They would come and they'll donate little things here and then. Maybe we'll get another 1K, 2K if we're lucky. So you also need to come up with something. We need to put pressure on Luth. If they truly made a mistake, they must come up with something. Okay, somebody has donated 100K. According to them, I'll verify now. Please, as you are donating, be talking. Oh. The 100K has not come in yet. Now, I don't need you to donate only money. I need you to donate ideas. Where are all the nurses listening? Someone says, let us know the GoFundMe account so we can donate. They have not yet created it, but she will create the GoFundMe account and I will post it on my page for her. Okay? Now, I need you to contact me if you have any leads. Help is not money alone. Somebody can do groundwork and help with. Someone can do groundwork and help with
ideas and suggestions.
Thank you very much. TikTok just sent me a message. I've been live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. "90 straight minutes. Some people asking what's her situation. Where are all the people that were donating, that were talking plenty? No 100K has come in. The only 100K that came in was from Ayeni. Oluwaseyi. The last amount that came in was 15K. So we have raised 210,000 naira. We have raised 210,000 naira as of now. So I'm going to close in 5 more minutes. If you do send something, do send me a message at the end of the day. Let me know if you've... Yes, tag Dr. Save a Life. That's also a good idea. I'm closing in exactly 5 minutes.
John.
Okay, so that's 230,000 we've raised. We've raised 230,000. Guys, I need you to send me all these things by DM so I can forward to her. Now, is there any... Someone says, I can off my grant writing skills and networker with organizations, but she will need to provide documents to back everything she states. Absolutely. That's wonderful.
Yes, I have all the documents concerning his case. I have both medical reports from Marigold Hospital, medical reports from Lutz, which we use to proceed in India. Also medical reports from Lagoon Hospital, how many days he spent there. We still have a medical report from India, what they've done.
Now,
his current
report that states that all that the child needs now is a liver transplant, that's the only solution. Okay, another 100K has come in. So far, this is from Masha Yusuf Adebowale. Ramadan Karim, my brother, thank you so much for that 100K. So we have raised 310K.
Thank
Please
you so much.
310,000. I need more of the 100Ks, the 1 million, the 500Ks. Please, please. At least let's manage and raise 500,000 today. So we know we have tried a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Where are all those people? I will send money, I will send money. I will say, Madam, show me they see all of them. Where are all of them? I will send money. Oh, just give me the account, I will send money. That's it there. You see, when you have experience doing something for a long time, you know how these people are. Thank God that I don't live off donations. There was a time somebody called me. Let me just give you this gist, madam, at least just to brighten your mood. Daddy Freeze, oh, you have really inspired me today. Send your account. And the person sent me 15,000 naira. As if you see the way this person make mouths. Say, Daddy Freeze, I want to bless you. Oh, Daddy Freeze, you have done this to me. Oh, Daddy Freeze. Oh, Daddy Freeze. So I said, where are the 1K and the dollar people? You know, when I was, you see, a problem a lot of people have with me is because I'm very blunt. It looks like I'm pessimistic. To be very honest, we can't raise that 35 million. But we can raise something. So I want us to also contribute know-how. I want, if there's somebody who is willing to donate part of their liver, I need those kind of people. If there's someone who is a doctor abroad who says, you know what, I'm a surgeon. I want to do the surgery. I am an expert in this field. I would donate my time. All you need to do is book the hospital. So then you just go and pay $5,000 to the hospital or something. The surgeon will come for free. By the time we have those kind of things, we will now need little cash. Do you understand, madam?
Yes.
But if it is just that we want to gather this money, we will gather 1 million like this. And inside your matter, waiting 1 million if you do. Waiting 1 million if you do. So you see, I'm not speaking ill of those who are donating. You see, Nigerians know how to marry their reality with their expectation. Their reality is like this. Their expectation is like this. And we will not solve the problem. Everybody's just going to come, oh, I'm going to send 5K, I'm going to send 2K, I'm going to send 10K. Then we might be lucky and raise 2 million. But 2 million can never solve the boy's problem. So the boy is going to be in the situation where he is. And then we've not done anything. So GoFundMe. Someone said we need all the daddy geos to jump. We need all the pastors. Madam, what church do you attend?
Catholic.
And they've tried, though. You mentioned that they tried. All our Pentecostal pastors, brothers and sisters, please jump on this. Okay, we have another 20,000, so that means we have 330,000 naira. So out of 35 million, we have not raised 1%. 10% is 3.5 million. 1% is 350,000. We have not done 1%. Where are all the dollar people? They've just... So 330,000. Please, as you are donating, be typing what you are donating. As you are donating, be typing what, so that there is clarity, so that what you are saying, I am seeing it. Please, let's help this boy. I need somebody to reach out to me. I need somebody to help. If you are a nurse abroad, then let's tag all those Instagram doctors. So, okay, another person sent 30K, but I've not seen it yet. Another person sent 30K. Account summary. 30K has not come in yet. So far, okay, somebody did 100K. At least it looks like we'll make our 500K target for today. So, madam, you need to set up the GoFundMe account. Then we're going to, and I'm going to give you my time again so that we can spread it. I don't know who knows how to open a GoFundMe account. My fear with this GoFundMe is somebody fraudulent.
I don't. That is true. I don't even know how to open it. That's why I said you should help me to do that.
I don't know how to do
I don't know.
I don't know how to do it.
I don't know.
Out the names of the sender so we can appreciate them. All right. If that will make you people happy, no problem. We have Henry Chijoke, 30K. Christian Arinzi, 10K. Ogene Parobo, Kevin, 50K. Maureen Chineke Martins, Chi Kenye, 20K. Temidayo Labode, 10K. Osazwa Williams, 20K. Adebo Wale Yusuf, 100K. Emmanuel Olusoya, 15K. Chisom Miracle, 10K. Virgin Steel Limited, 20K. Oshoma James, 10K. Oyemwense Isoken, 30K. Fumi Ayodele, 10K. Austin Emmanuel Oyebola, 15K. And John Chigozie, 10,000 naira. So those are our donations. Let me see okay. So I'm going to give 1 or 2 more minutes for those. So far, how much did I say we've raised?
So 310 or thereabouts.
I think we got something after that 310. Because I have to sit down and calculate everything. Did we get anything else after the 310? Somebody pledged 100K, but we've not seen the 100K. John said he sent 100K. He hasn't sent it yet. We've not seen it. The only 100K we saw was from Yusuf Adebowale Masha. That's the only 100K that has come in. So if we get that 100K, we know we've done 410K. Okay. Uduak Jonah, 100K. Then Olushola Hamed, 100K. So we now have 420K, 430K. Somebody has calculated it for me. Thank you so much. 430K. Uduak John, thank you so much. 50K from Kevin. I've mentioned that. I've mentioned the 50K from Kevin. We have 430K. Let somebody just bring 100K. So we know we at least have crossed 500K. Somebody, yeah, 100K, 100K, 100K. Someone says, Enudo, I've done 100. I've not seen your money. I mentioned everybody that donated so far. Your money is not there. Your money is not there. There are only 2 people who donated 100K. And that is Jonah and Yusuf Adebowale. Someone said, no worry. This is all the money that's coming today. So even if you forgot to add the liver, I will see it. I'm monitoring it. So I just want to at least close with 500K. Let's just do that. 500K. We have 430 so far. Someone should help. The account number is 101-642-6338, Zenith Bank, Free the Sheeple Ministry. 101-642-6338.
Water to drink.
Omolara says, I agree this is not the manner in which you ask help with people that are struggling in Nigeria. You need to, can we stop being emotional and start being realistic? Do you know if you donate
water to drink,
it's not solved? If you donate them, the problem is solved. My anger was with people coming there. Oh, we will donate. Jimmy, you saw all of them. Oh, we will donate. Give us account. We'll donate. We'll donate. Where are the donors? See me begging for 100K now, so I can carry 500,000 and give this woman. Somebody is asking, Madam, where is your husband? In your village, Okonu, where is your husband? Like you did not hear the whole story. Okay, so we're waiting for, if I see a new job is 100K, then I know that it is 500K, then we're good. Okay, Mary just sent 2K. So we have 432,000. Mary just sent 2K. Nothing came in, no 100K came in except those 2 that I mentioned. Someone says, let's get it to 1 million. We've been doing 500,000. TikTok has warned me that I should be tired by now. I should get some rest. Let me be very honest. I need donors of 1 million, 5. Then I know we are serious. God bless all of you that donated, but this matter is not small matter. This matter needs something tangible.
Honestly, thank you to everyone who has donated. I know that
Thank you.
This is a kind of tough time. As long as Nigeria is concerned, there is no cash, no business going on, nothing. I really appreciate, no matter how little it is, I know it will help. At least we have started somewhere. May God bless you all. And may this kind of problem never come to your path.
Lekon Lawal sent 10K, so we have 442,000 so far. 442,000. 442,000. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. 442,000. It's 9 o'clock. I have to close this live. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, you don't try 500K in less than 1 hour. No, it's 1 hour, 30 minutes. Please, let's just round it off to 500. Sad, the money I sent hasn't dropped. Send me your receipt, Eno, or just send me your receipt so I know if it drops later. Because I can't see it here. It's not dropped here. So send me your. Send me. Everybody else who has dropped, you can see that their own. I'm seeing it. If I see your own. Okay. Now another person dropped 100K, so we've crossed 500K. But this is not you. This is Okuko Oshireku. Okuko Oshireku dropped 100K. So we now have 540K. And Fatima Oluwadusin has dropped 10K. So we have a total of 550,000 naira. 550,000 naira. 550,000 naira. Can we push this up for 600,000? 550,000 naira. Madam, it's something we've tried.
I really appreciate. I really appreciate. Honestly, I'm short of words.
50,000 naira so far.
I'm short of words.
550,000 naira. Somebody else, Olayinka Karun, has sent 10K, so we have 560 now. 500. Somebody be marking down this money. 560. Send the receipt to my WhatsApp. Sorry, to my DM. Send it to my DM. I'll check it out. 560,000 naira. 560,000 naira. Thank you all so much. I can't wait.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Talk about and I also need my rest. Okay. Somebody donated 20K. Innocent Odia. So we have 580,000 naira. 580.
Thank you so much to everyone.
We have donated now. Live,
Thank
everybody.
you so much.
As they are donating 580,000 naira. I will remind you guys with the GoFundMe because I need you people to do something substantial. 580,000 naira. Someone said they've sent 2K. Oh yes, 582K. I forgot that 2K. Thank you very much for reminding me. 582,000 naira. Innocent is the last donor that came in. Ugona, please help sort this out. 582K. Can we get a 20K to make it 600K? 582K. Going. 582K going. 582K going. Okay, 50K just came in from Owuduak JK Ufoma. Ohuduak JK. Ohuduak JK. Sorry, your name is a bit long. 50K. So that is 582 plus 50. That is 632. 632,000 naira. 632,000 naira. 632,000 naira raised so far. 632,000 naira raised so far. $632,000 raised so far. Going. Once we've closed today, I'll wait till tomorrow morning before I send her the money, so that any hanging transaction will have come in by then, because there's someone who says they have 100K that is still hanging. So by tomorrow morning, is either the money comes in or it has reversed. Bayo Samuel Olau should become 100K. Bayo Samuel Olau should become 100K. So that's a total of how much now? 632 plus 100, that's 732 if I'm correct. 730. Am I correct? Is this 732? Somebody please help me out. 732,000. Am I correct with that? Guys, please. Accountants, please help me. We are all monitoring this together. 732 plus 10K, 742. 10K came in from Olufumilayo Ganiat. So that is 742 now. Account is 101-642-6338. 101-642-6338. We have 742,000 naira. Somebody can just donate 300,000 and it will just be 1 million. 742,000 naira raised so far. Thank you all so much. 742 raised.
Thank you all. Thank you, Daddy Freeze. I really appreciate it.
Someone that is not letting you add reference, don't worry. Just send it now. We know what you are sending it to.
For bringing out your time, your platform. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Oh, wow.
For all the followers that join you.
Oh, wow.
In raising these funds.
All right. Now hold on. Please add this for me. 21,000 from Osazua Williams, plus 50,000 from Obasui Otanie Benga, Otanie Obasui Benga, 50K. 5K from Bolanle Vanessa Adetayo, and 70K from Roshan Commodity Online. So we have an extra 70 plus 5 plus 50 plus 21. 21 plus 50, that's 71, plus 70, that's 141, plus 5, 146. So 742 plus 146. 742 plus 146. That's a total of 888. Am I correct? 888,000 naira. We don't near this 1 million. No. 888,000 naira. Please, if you're sending money, send your receipts. You can verify this. Is it 867 or 888? 888. Thank you. That's what I got. Some people were saying 867. It's 888 too. 888. 888. 888,000 raised so far. Oh, wow. Shakaro Ohia Joy. 100K. That's 988. Olubumi. 25. 988 plus 25. 1,013,000 plus 9,000 from Sijuola Iyabo Ola Fusi. Total raise now 1,022,000 naira. Totally raised now 1,022,000 naira. And I'm closing this. Whatever comes in, just send me your receipts by DM. 1,022,000 raised so far. The last inflow was from Shijuola Yabo, 1022. 1,022,000 naira. 1,022,000 naira. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It go a long way in helping her, even though it's not so.
Honestly, thank you. At least they have given him a stepping stone to a new life. At least we can start from there. Honestly, I didn't expect this. I really appreciate everyone who has joined hands to make this come to reality. I really appreciate. Thank you so much.
Everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, one more, 7,152.
Amen. So God will hear him.
Plus, let me just say 7,000. Now 152 goes stress us. Plus 7. So we have 1,029,000. 1,029,000. 1,029,000. 1,029,000. Even I'm impressed because normally we would just donate 400,000. At least we crossed 1 million. 1 million and how much again? I have it all saved. 1,029,000 naira. All right, finally.
Amen. Amen.
Closing it now. 5,000 coming from the person who sent the 7,000 was Temitope Adeoye, and the person who sent the 5,000 was Engio Emmanuel. So a total of 1,034,000. 1,034,000. Someone said I challenged them. I was very hard on them. I say, hey, don't come and make mouth to it, but if you want to donate, let me see the donation. 1,034,000. 1,034,000. So whatever else comes in, because that's what we've added so far, and I believe that figure to be accurate, because as they're donating, Oh, wow. Kehinde Gabriel just sent 100K. Kehinde Gabriel has raised it to 1,134,000. Then Oguntade Joy has sent 10K. So we have 1,144,000 naira. 1,144,000 naira. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. You guys are really amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I have another 5,000 naira from Vera Alawari Tibersima, and another 5,000 naira from Chike May Agu. Thank you. So that's plus 10K. That's 1,154,000. 1,154,000. 1,154,000 naira. 1,154,000 naira. $1,154,000 naira. 1,154,000. That's the total we've received so far. And I'm closing now. Olashukbo sent 6,000 naira. Plus 6. So that's 1,160,000 naira. Olashukbo, I've seen it. 6,000 naira. 1,160,000 naira. Now, guys, please, nobody should call me for now and say they have a charity case that they want us to raise money for. Because that's what I see that happens. Once we've done one, the next thing, another 20 will be lining up. We cannot cope. Please. So, madam, I'm going to send it to you first thing in the morning. I want to see if anything else comes in. Okay. Odion EJ sent in 26,000. So we have 1,186,000, almost 1,000,000, 1.2. So 1,100,000. I've mentioned all your names. Thank you all so much. If anything else comes out, I will mention. Okay, so that's the last person, Odion EGA. Last person so far. Thank you all so much. Take good care of yourselves.
Thank you so much, Daddy Freeze. Thank you, everyone.
You're all welcome.
I really appreciate for coming to the aid of this child. May God come to your aid in terms of any circumstances.
Amen.
That will come across you. And I pray and I wish you all success in life. May this kind of problem that will make one coming out of social media to beg, may it not be our portion. Because it's not easy. It's not easy.
Amen.
I never knew that coming out in a social media is very difficult. If I see where people raise funds, I will contribute. I never know how tough to take that decision can be. I know how long it took me to make that decision. That decision alone, somebody that will help you agree to render his or her time, platform. Honestly, Daddy Freeze, God bless you. That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. Bless your entire family.
Amen.
Bless your children.
Amen.
And to everyone on this platform who has joined hands to raise this money, I pray may your tears never drop. Any day way your tears will drop. May God send a Messiah that will wipe it off.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
So we have a final donation from Douglas Ehimanite Idoni. He sent 50,000 naira. I close after this. So we have 1186 plus 50, a total of 1,206,000 naira. 1,236,000 naira. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you. 1 million. So I'm going to screenshot that calculation. If anything else comes in, I will let you know. 1.2 raised so far. You will get it by 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm sure by then any donation that wants to come in would have come in. So that's it. We're good with that. We're all happy. Let me just refresh one last time. Okay. So that's it. That's the last one in. Take care, madam. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
So 1.2 million has been raised out of the 35 million needed. We don't start. If you have 500K, 1 million to give, it will be nice if you can contribute. Thank you all so much, and God bless you. Once I send the money to you, I'll post it on social media so that people can see that their donations have gone to the right person. Now, if whatever comes in by then, would all be sent likewise. Take care, madam. I'll talk